Hey, everybody, this is Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And today on the hill, Luis Severino. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles. And he's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some...
Now a rocket to right center, way back there, and forget it, it's out of here. His latest homer in an incredible season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
So digging in, Don Mattingly, an RBI machine this year. Right near the top of the league leaderboard as the season winds down. And there's a hit.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Cal Ripken Jr. now at the plate. Drilled to center. That's way back, and you can't forget it. Home run. That one felt good. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 3-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. He blasts one out to center. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add on. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And next for New York, Reggie Jackson. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. 7th right now and runs batted in the American League. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. That one is gone. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add to their lead. It's 5-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 2nd in the American League in home runs. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. With Jr. probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. Severino comes up empty. That's strike two.
The whole setup for Jr., the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. A solo shot. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 6-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Luis Severino departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Tyler Mahle comes on now. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Jorge Posada, the next to hit. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. An absolute blast to left. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 7-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 8th best batting average in the American League. And first offering is fouled off. 0-1. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
The third baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the third baseman, Lou Gehrig. Line drive. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Don Mattingly.
Man at first, Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman,
Cal Ripken Jr. will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Fought off foul. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He sends it out of here. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 10-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen. Jose Barrios.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. The solo homer his first time. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But they break this game wide open with a 10-run inning. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Yankees 10 and the Jays nothing. Back now in Toronto. And towing the slab, Babe Ruth. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
And now for the Jays, number 50. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Ruth, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a 2-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. That's in there. 0-1. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. This one popped up right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 81.
Number 81 next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 4 in Sunday's game. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 10-0. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Reggie Jackson. And the pitch. Full extension, makes the catch. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's already homered in this one. Slapped foul. Berrios, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. A towering home run. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add a run. It's 12-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One out, base is empty. At the plate, Jorge Posada. That one is absolutely belted. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Liner, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now here is and a base hit into right center field. Lead runner around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 down, and here is Don Mattingly. Rips that one to right. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the second. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, number 1.
Third baseman, number 1.
Ruth back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
This one popped up. Jeter hauls it in, and there's one away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 1 for 4 in Sunday's game.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. Out to short. Fires across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Joe Springer.
2 outs, base is empty. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Ohtani under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. So they go quietly there. We head on now to the top of the third. Yankees 12 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now Cal Ripken Jr. And a pitch. That one ripped. And a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. That one ripped right center field, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His second home run of the game. It's 14-0. 8 straight games with a home run.
They'll tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Mitch White will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance. The same way you would for one in a close game.
And the batter now, Reggie Jackson. That's hard hit on the line. Leaping, can't haul it in. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. Derek Jeter getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In the air, left field. Varsho makes the grab, one away.
The batter, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Now it's the power speed combo, Ken Griffey Jr. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And the batter now. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on 3. It's 17-0.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Ripped on a line. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Lou Gehrig. He's already homered in this game. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safe at third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the day. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now the number 2 hitter, Don Mattingly. This guy has turned into a beast. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back here at the ballpark, and now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And that one fouled off.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Jackson puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. Number two next up for the Blue Jays.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Ground ball left side, and he picks it up in foul territory.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher. And
down on strikes. 2 away.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're in a wee bit of a hole. 17-0. Back here at Rogers Center, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Cal Ripken Jr. The pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all, and they tack one on the board. It's 18-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
New arm out of the bullpen, Zach Pop.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats. Obviously, regardless of the score.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Here's some real power at the plate. Reggie Jackson, 1 for 3. High in the air, out to right. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Derek Jeter. Most people think of Derek Jeter as being from Michigan, but the kid from Kalamazoo was actually born in New Jersey. Now a screamer into the outfield and makes the grab, and that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, number 50.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Flied to right his first time. Fouled off. He was late. The Blue Jays still looking for their first hit in this one. Out to short. Sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Number 81.
So up next for Toronto, number 81. He popped out his first time. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Now 1-1. Chop to the right side. Mattingly tosses to the pitcher covering the bag, and that is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ken Griffey Jr.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
The right-hander back to work. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. The throw into second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. That one ripped. And out of here. He rockets one to right. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 19-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Looking to complete the cycle with a double. On a line out towards center. And it is gone. He crushes that one to center field. His second home run of the game. It's 20-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And up next for New York, Don Mattingly. That's hard hit on the line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cal.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here is Cal Ripken Jr. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next,
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Third hit of the day for the DH. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
Bottom of the inning. Here's a speed threat, number 1. Ruth back to work.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
To the right side. Cal gets it over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now grounded out to short in his first trip. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a pitch. Strike 2.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 0-2. Smoked on the ground to second. Over to first. And Guerrero is set down.
The designated hitter, number 4, Joe.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Kicks and deals. Foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
0-2 now. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the catch, inning over. Adam Simber takes over on the mound.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Reggie Jackson. Simber. Goes 6 feet 3 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2013. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about. Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped into left center, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Jackson over at second. Jeter at first with no outs. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Simber is ready. On the ground to first. Could be two. Fires to second for one. Back to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now it's going to be Jorge Posada. That one ripped. Out of here. That's his third home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 22-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Shohei Ohtani stepping in now for the Yankees. To the right side. Guerrero takes it himself, and that is that. Two-run blast for the Yankees this inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher, Alejandro.
Kirk, 24 years old, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. There's the strike.
Well, these Blue Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Next pitch just misses. And the count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a 1-2. Center field. Griffey gets under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 2.
Digging in, number 2. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Next offering is down low. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Got got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Swing and a ball popped up. Garrett makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Lou Gehrig.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And here it comes. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. That one ripped. Gone! He leaves the yard to right, and they add to their lead. It's 23-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
New pitcher now, Anthony Bass. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Anthony Bass.
So up next, Don Mattingly. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting. The second baseman, Cal.
Next to hit, Cal Ripken Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one ripped into right. And puts the squeeze on that. And that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. 7th inning stretch time. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto. Now here is number 50.
The right fielder, number
Ruth
50.
back to work. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
0-1. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The wind to kick the pitch.
Ball, down.
And that's outside. The Jays hitless so far in the game. Two now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Number 81 next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch just misses.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We're at the top of the 8th. Now, Reggie Jackson.
The right fielder, number 13, Reggie Jackson.
And he deals. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they boost their lead. It's 24-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Left field. Varsho moving under it. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Now back, the center fielder.
Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Rips that one to right. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now back, catcher,
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, number 1.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for these guys. They've had no answer.
Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Ruth into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Now this is in the air down the line. And there's one down.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And the batter is George Springer. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Up the middle, Ripken. He's in there.
Wow, I really thought we might see history with the way he's dominating out there on the mound. So that error right there is so unfortunate. It's one thing to lose a perfect game on a hit or even a walk, but an error just really stings.
And now Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Swings through that.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Bounced up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
So a lefty out of the pen. Tim Meza.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. Here comes a pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add on. It's 25-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now, Lou Gehrig. Swung on, ripped. And this one could be extra bases. He's got a shot at this. And that's a double. Some history here, and what a game he's had. Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the W. And one thing that gets lost in this is that you had at least 4 hits in a ball game, and not a lot of guys can even say they did that in the course of their career.
At the plate, Don Mattingly. That one hammered center field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags up for third.
Up next, the second base.
Cal Ripken Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball left side. Now the 0-1. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Man at first with one gone. And now here is Babe Ruth. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Up against the wall and brings it in. Man at first, Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to second, and it beats him. What a play. So we'll head to the bottom of the ninth with a chance in history on the line. Back here at the ballpark, and here is number 2. Ruth back to work. And ball 1.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Next one just misses. 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Three outs from a no-hitter. Up the middle. Cal gets it over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
And physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well. Varsho now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 0-2 as he waves at that one. The wind and the pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the right fielder, number 50. In there for strike 1. And the no-hit bid comes down to this. 1 more out to get. And the no-hitter just 1 out away. Foul ball still 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Strike 3 called. It's a no-hitter.
Congratulations to him. He was dominant all game long. Got some really nice play behind him defensively. It seemed like everyone was on board pulling for him to finish the no-hitter, but most importantly, get the W for the team.
ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Watch them wearing their heart on their sleeve.